You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry. Minor Family Dentistry would like to bring you the following dental health tip. It's recommended to have a dental checkup no later than your child's first birthday. An adult should brush for a young child and monitor older children's brushing to ensure a good job is done. Flossing should start when teeth are touching. Minor Family Dentistry wishes you good dental health. Families, including children of all ages, are welcome. Minor Family Dentistry, 1010 Downing and Hayes. Find them in the Next Tech directory.
Hello, welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of the West Central Kansas Smart Start Grant. And with me this morning is Theresa Clark. Welcome, Theresa.
Thank you.
Now, Theresa, tell me about your title and what you do.
I'm Theresa Clark. I'm at Light of Hope Counseling Center, and I am a licensed professional counselor and a registered play therapist, so I specialize in working with children.
Wonderful. Now, Theresa told me she's hoarse today, so we're going to take it easy on her, and I'm going to try to help out with some of the talking. Your subject today is parent education, and we're really lucky here in Hayes that we have an organization called PACT, Parents and Children Together, and we offer lots of classes for parents. PACT is funded through the United Way of Ellis County, Smart Start, and USD 489. They have lots of classes, topics that deal with very young children, school-age children, middle school children, and even high school children. So really, in our community, we're lucky that if there's a question or an issue for parents, that there's usually a class offered that can help a parent with those different issues that they might have. Now, Theresa, you in particular are going to teach a class, and it's called, let me get it right, The 5 Love Languages of Children. Now, can you tell me a little more about that class?
In this class, parents will have the opportunity to learn how to recognize and speak their child's primary love language, as well as 4 other love languages that can help their children know that the parent loves them.
Well, that would be very important. Every child has a primary language of love, and you're going to tell us about that, a way in which he or she understands a parent's love best. Can you tell us about the love languages? I'm assuming there's 5.
There are.
Yeah, okay.
There are 5 love languages that emphasize the importance of love in rearing your child. The first one would be the physical touch. This is perhaps the one that's used the least amount, but it's probably one of the most important. It's the easiest love language to use unconditionally because parents need to no special occasion or excuse to make physical contact. They have almost constant opportunity to transfer love to the heart of a child with the touch. The second love language would be words of affirmation.
Now, on touch, I was just thinking about my own kids. So that would be like hugging your child.
Yeah.
Or, patting them on the back or snuggling or that sort of thing. So that would all be a touch.
Very much.
Okay,
very
great.
much so.
So the next is words of affirmation.
And the words of affirmation. In communicating love, words are powerful. Words of affection and endearment, words of praise and encouragement, words that give positive guidance all say, I care about you. Such words nurture the child's inner sense of worth and security. Some ideas for words of affirmation, just little Post-it notes where you make a little note, I love you, or what it can be, or I care about you. Little things that when tucking your child into bed, you can place their artwork on your refrigerator or anything like that.
I know my kids, when they see their artwork on the refrigerator, it makes them feel really important.
Very much so. The third language of love is quality time.
We hear a lot about quality time.
We do.
That's important.
Unfortunately, we don't give enough quality time to our children. This particular one is focused specifically where you give the attention to the child. It means giving a child your undivided attention. Quality time is a parent's gift of presence to a child. It conveys the message, you are important. I like being with you. It makes the child feel that he is the most important person in the world to the parent. He truly feels loved because he has his parents all himself.
Now, I know my youngest child, sometimes when I'm not giving him what he thinks is quality time, he'll take my face and I'll look he'll want me to look right at him. So I think, oh, I'm not just devoting my time just to him. So he'll even give me that cue that I need to look right at him and spend time with him.
And those are the important cues that we often miss.
Now we have the love language number 4, which is gifts.
And gifts is very important. You have to be kind of careful with this one. The giving and receiving of gifts can be a powerful expression of love at the time they are given and often extending into later years. The most meaningful gifts become symbols of love, and those that truly convey love are part of a love language. The child must feel his parents genuinely care, so it is important that the other love languages are given with this one as well. Some gifts that you can give that are just some ideas are just like personally made coupons, an extra half an hour to stay up with mom and before bedtime.
So it doesn't need to be that you need to go out and buy something like a toy or something.
No, not at all. Just something very, very simple, something that's more coming from you because it has more meaning to them.
Yes.
The 5th love language would be acts of service. Acts of service. Parenting is a service in itself.
It's a huge service.
Huge. And you are dedicated for this for 18 years once you decide that you're going to have a child. So you're
my mom would say it's 40 years, but okay.
It never ends, does it?
Yeah.
But we have to at least give the 18 years.
Yes.
In serving your children, the main motive is to do what is best for your child, not necessarily what your child wants, but what is best for your child. And they don't always like this or think that you're working for them. Some ideas that you could do for this is help your child practice for basketball, shooting the hoops or throwing a baseball. Even getting them involved in, different volunteer or group organizations and that sort of thing.
Okay. Now, although a child will display a primary love language, can they benefit from all 5 ways of receiving love?
Certainly, you do use all of the languages of love. However, it is said, it is believed that each child will display one specific language of love, and that's the one that you actually want to read off of. The others will come as you continue to do. You will learn all 5.
Now, if people want to take this class, wonderful information for parents, how do they go about contacting you to get enrolled in this class?
I can be contacted at 785-301-2122 at Light of Hope Counseling Center.
Wonderful. Theresa, thank you so much for being with us today. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You can watch the program weekdays in the noon and 9 o'clock hours. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry.